Wait, what? Right, people, we are finally going to the council estate, that section over there, to have a little bit of a session. This is Storror Parkour Pro. As you may know, I've been playing this a hell of a lot recently, and I keep getting distracted. I want to go over there, but then I was like playing around down in that area, around here. It's about time we actually had a decent session over there, so let's go. Ooh, sugar. As you can see though, there are angles and ledges everywhere. This is a bit of a paradise for somebody like me, who likes doing a lot of precision landings and things like that. I don't even know where we'd start, to be honest. Sweet. Front flips everywhere. It's kind of the easiest trick for me to like fit into stuff. We've also got the gainers as well. But yeah, options galore when it comes to... God, where are we even going to start? Well, we already did start, but even then I'm like lost. Camera not doing any favors right now. Yeah, look at the different layers. Not even at the top as well. It looks like we've got a little bit of a course laid out for us. But I don't know if these slides have been properly implemented yet. Because as you can see, he's kind of like skittish, jumping all over the place. I suppose if you keep it... Actually, I don't know. Keep spinning. Because yeah, like he gets to here, then he just like stops. And I'm not entirely sure like which part of that is slidable. This is. So by logic, this bit should be as well. I guess it's not steep. But then suddenly you start... Huh. Maybe he's a bit glitched at the minute. Make it all the way across? Yeah. Not bad. The other thing we could do is jump at it from the side. So that's like a totally awkward angle. It's causing him to bail. Well, the first time it worked. The other thing is, it'd be nice to be able to jump from this sliding position, because when he's sliding down, all you can do is basically get to the bottom, and that's it. Christ. Slightly less interesting way of doing it. Ouch. Jump back. Sweet. Could we make it? Actually, we hear the ledge there. Count it. Holy shit, what was that? Where the hell even are we? This is probably like the densest part of the whole map, to be honest. Like there's just so many layers, ledges, slopes. Hopefully the slopes get worked on a little bit. Like we have a bit more option to do things in or out of them. So yeah, we could potentially like drop off this and land on a, or like grab a ledge on the way down. Okay, that works. Not very exciting. I just want the ability to jump, like from there, and you could grab onto that ledge that's directly in front. Could we? Can you turn? Okay. Oh, it's a swinger as well. Check about the goddamn camera. Where are we going to go from here? Actually, How far forward does it go? He just bangs into it, right? Somebody's got a cough. Ooh, baby. Shit about the falling off at the end part. Oh yeah, we should probably like try that swinging thing again. Not on like a square ledge or whatever the hell it was. Like find an actual pole to swing on. Excuse me. Little things like that as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be huge, outrageous tricks. Yeah, you also have the option to like, I don't know what they're called, like those sort of drop-off style tricks. The left trigger and the right stick, obviously it does when it works. Cat passes and that sort of thing. But if you're on the edge of a building as well, it's like a different subset of tricks, from what I can tell. Yeah. Well, it's at least a different animation. So maybe adds a different element as well if you're trying to like keep your lines interesting and not just the same thing over and over. You see, yeah, we want to jump, right, to hit that. Otherwise, what's the point? We're just sliding down something. Where do we go from here? I guess like that. That's also a thing, like not doing a precision landing, but having him do the kind of non-precision landing that pushes him forward. If you find the right objects, you can get him to do it like multiple times, so he's like bouncing down, which is probably a bit more realistic than smashing his knees. Probably try something with this as well. I guess a cat pass won't work. Yeah, makes sense. Are there any that are a bit lower? Okay, left. Clearly. Left one seems to be for a different, like lower ledges, from what I can tell. It's actually hard to find like a use case for those. Maybe something like these. Yeah, it's got to be a little bit lower, otherwise he'll just sort of like do that. In the bin, kinda? What do we have down here as well? I know we are slightly deviating. Okay, we've got a load of these. This is kind of where we did the previous video. Could probably do like a higher drop down onto one of these. I also need to have another go at striding on them. I don't know if that works. Yeah, I've been trying to stride on these. Not having much luck. It seems like it's the right height to like enable that sort of thing. But maybe there's just too many angles, edges to make it hard to register. Do these work? Maybe I'm just shit. Something I found as well. We're going back to swinging style tricks with a lâcher. You can time it so he like reverses back onto it. Pretty hard with the timing though. It was part of me testing what you can do to change direction. I don't think the lâcher helps in that case. And I still haven't figured out the trick. I don't know if anybody else has been working on them. But it will remain a mystery for the time being. For whatever reason, he will not like reverse. But you can't get that to happen with the lâcher though. So you could probably do a precision landing that way as well. We'll see if we can get it and then we'll go back here. Yeah, there you go. That's a nice little bonus trick. Do the lache. Kind of when he's starting to go upwards beyond 90 degrees. And he'll start to jump backwards, then do the precision landing. And there you go. Just because we were trying so hard in the last video, let's see if we can get him to stall. Just have a quick go. It seems like there isn't really a 0 point where you can manipulate the balance forwards and backwards. Once it goes in one direction, it's pretty much... maybe not. Like, you have those moments where it's just at the perfect angle where it'll freeze. But I think any movement after that on the stick will just throw him... give him too much momentum in one direction to be able to, like, counter it. Wait, what? I actually got him to pause. That's like a miracle. The hell? Yeah, I'm not touching anything now. He's literally freezed. So I must have just got it right at the like 0 point at the top. What do we do now? I guess we'll just leave it, right? This is going to be a nice story and whatever else that I want to post. Oh, I fucked it. Okay, so that's like one major goal accomplished. I didn't ever expect that to fully work. Like, I spent the last video... I spent a good bit of time trying to like balance that out. Never had any luck with it, and then this time it just happened by chance. Trying to figure out a few lines, longer things, because right now I'm just sort of doing crazy tech stuff. Okay, I'm calling it crazy tech stuff. It's not that crazy. I'm doing stuff. Let's leave it at that. You won't get up on this. What are you doing? A unique way of approaching things, if I say so myself. I say unique, it's just I basically fucked around, found something interesting. Or something that at least wasn't terrible, so that's what I'm going to call it. Hey, you got to promote yourself, right? Ooh. Yeah, like ways of dropping down and adding flips and things like that to it does make it pretty interesting. The angles are crazy on this map. If you can see where you're going, that is. What happened to splats? Don't they work on all surfaces? We can extend... Holy sugar. That's a pretty wild gap right there. I'm just gonna try and grab onto this ledge, but he did something crazy instead. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that as well. The like ability to kick off. Okay, that wasn't very good looking. We'll take it. Yeah, the left trigger, like bounce off onto things. That's also another way of like adding an extra angle. So much to remember with this game. So it slide, I guess. Making it up as we go along. Okay, that bit doesn't work very well. Let's just say it needs work. Yo. Can we jump backwards and grab that ledge? Like, is it high enough? Okay, yeah, that works. Where do we go from here? We die, apparently. Sweet. That's kind of a new little thing on my trick bag, I guess. Changing the angle up when it works. So that can be a pretty cool effect. Again, if it works. Will he grab? Will he grab? Will he grab? Yeah. We should probably stop playing around on this bit. One last little challenge for myself. Ooh. Ooh. Sweet. You can control the distance that you jump off when you're doing that. So you grab onto the ledge, holding down the right trigger. Hold it a certain degree. You kind of got to get a feeling for it per jump, I think. You do it too much, you'll overshoot it. Yeah, it works out. So I think that will bring today to a close. We've still got tons more to actually figure out around this bit. Maybe worth revisiting it again. I kind of need to keep developing my skills a bit more, I think. Because at first glance, it can just seem like, okay, you got to like do precision jumps onto ledges, and that's about it. You just keep going down and down. But you add in the different kind of additional elements, like the ability to kick off walls. It allows you to go up a little bit. Also, you've got the ability to do like the 180s, which aren't proper 180s. I don't think this ledge is going to be high enough. He's going to trip over, but I'll try it anyway. Come on. Come on. Let's load it up. Yeah, things like that. They're pretty nice. Add a different element to things, make it a bit more unique. We've also got the ability to stall in the middle of a swing, like a handstand. I don't know what that is. I don't know how I got it perfect, but I'm saving that one. I'll see if I can actually like refine it at all. And yeah, we'll come back to this bit again because there's plenty more to do. So stay in touch. Let me know if there's anything you want to see me do or test out, or you want to know more about, because I'm figuring out in the process if we can share it with each other. Yeah, it just helps everybody in the end. Anyway, enough talk. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.